So I've started planning out the new build, and the first parts have started arriving from overclockers, including some fantastic tempered glass, I think it's tempered glass tubing that's actually got a 90-degree bend already in it. You can bend glass tubing, you can use like a Bunsen burner or a gas ring if you've got it, but I mean, to be honest with you, I looked into it and rolled it out pretty quickly. So there's going to be next to no tolerance in this tubing. It isn't going to have some of the give and flex that PETG has got. So we've bought a bucket load of fittings to make sure that all of our runs line up perfectly. And I've bought myself a plastic organizer box because I'm forever putting these things in random places. I can never find them. And it's just frustrating actually opening the boxes, getting the fittings out, particularly with the Alpha Cool stuff. It's fantastically packaged, but a complete royal pain in the arse to get out of those boxes. So we've got them in our nice plastic organizer. They're all organized by size, etc. So that'll be nice and simple and quick to find, quick to put away, just simplifying the whole build process. We've got ourselves a decent pair of gloves because we're going to be flame polishing the tubing once we have cut it. We've obviously got ourselves a glass cutter. I've got myself some... we've stuck with the cryo fuel stuff from EK Water Blocks. I swear by their coolant. It really is fantastic. This is clear coolant. Why on earth, Michael, aren't you just using distilled water, I hear you cry? Well, this stuff has got your anti-growth and anti-corrosion stuff, the inhibitors already in there. That's really quite important. We don't want what we've seen with recent Threadripper water blocks repeating itself in our build. I've also got myself a new water block. This has got addressable RGB on it, so this is going to help with our glass and ice theme because you can turn each individual LED a slightly different color. So we're going to have a nice mix of kind of green and blue, a tinge of purple in there as well. Been inspired by some of the EK Water Blocks promotional kind of literature, etc. So I think that's going to look really nice. We have got an addressable RGB header on the Zenith Extreme motherboard in the build just over my shoulder, so that's going to look fantastic. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to use that with third generation Threadripper. That is rumoured to have a new socket type, no doubt, to accommodate the PCIe Gen 4 slots. Now, whether the physical dimensions of the threads that the block screws down into are different, I've got no idea. Whether you need slightly different spray plate to accommodate third gen Threadripper, I've got no idea. The block might fit, it may work perfectly, it might fit and not have very good cooling performance, and it may not fit at all, but I think the ambition here is to experiment with the build that we've got because we want to do something really custom with this. I don't know why I keep referring to myself as we. I'm not schizophrenic. I'd like to do something really custom with this, and given that you can't get the case labs cases at all anymore, I really want to avoid cutting into this case if I can avoid it. I've used stepper bits to drill through the case, the original case that I had, and put kind of bulkhead type fittings in there. I want to avoid doing that. We can't ever replace this case. If we make a mistake, if the dimensions of EK Water Blocks GPU blocks changes because NVIDIA suddenly decide they want to change the width of the SLI bridges, you know what you did. It causes a real problem, actually. So I want to do something unique and custom. I want to create my own distribution plate to go in the bottom of the SMA A8. I do know that Singularity Computers do. They do one for the SMA A8. It's, I think, 450 Australian dollars. That's about 250 UK pounds. That's probably more than I want to spend. So we're either going to well, we're certainly going to design it ourselves. We may well buy ourselves a second-hand CNC machine and mill it out ourselves and sand it and polish it. If I can't do that, I will send it off to a machinist to get it produced for us. But definitely something custom, something unique. Perhaps maybe get the Tower Tech logo lasered onto the side of a tempered glass panel. The beauty of the Revision A tempered glass panels is actually just clipped on, so it's quite easy to swap that out if we've got any problems. But lots of opportunities to preserve the case, lots of opportunities to do something unique, and this no doubt is going to be the most ambitious build that I've done, certainly the most exciting. We're going to do this in a really thoughtful and considered way. We're going to take our time, but I'm really looking forward to getting stuck into it. So there we go, guys, the beginning of the latest build. As always, I hope you're really well wherever in the world you are. Please like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.